Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. Now, it's been a few days since I've done a video. I think it's been about 6 days. I do apologize. Been real busy with the Honkai Star Rail patch and stuff like that. So that's been taking up a bunch of time. I've still got some summons that I've got to edit that we did on stream from about a week ago. And I will get the content flowing, especially now that we have the Awakened Chimera coming. Now, this one is from AFK Inside. Massive shout out to the guys over at AFK Inside for this. We've got a few different images to look at for Awakened Chimera, and I am so glad. I've said this from the very start. Instead of Awakened Baden, I wanted Awakened Chimera. She's been like, let's face it, everyone loved Chimera at the start of the game. If you played back in OG days, when Chimera was like the carry, then she just got completely power crept into oblivion. Like she was just like, yeah. She did have her little span where she was used in the demonic entity boss, the Nomura. But yeah, that didn't last long. So I'm really glad that they're doing Awakened Chimera because she's a fan favorite. We've got the wicked, the figurine. I'm hoping we get an Awakened Chimera figurine, maybe. Maybe, guys. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But I am stoked for this one. I cannot wait for it. The one thing I was looking at was where'd her little orb thing go, but I feel like it's been put into like the crown on her head, and that's like sort of the representation of the orb thingy. I could be completely wrong on that take. I have no idea really, but I think a Chimera is a great idea. So let's quickly look at some of these other images and then have a bit of a chat about it. So then we have this one here. This is obviously that event that we get every time where you do the dispatch missions. You get the, you get the time gazes, all the different resources. You just dispatch mission once a day. If you do the right hero and you have them ascended, you get bonus things, and they always make you to have the shittest heroes ascended to be able to get the bonus things, but who really cares? It doesn't matter. The most important thing is you get the time gazer cards. So this one's actually pretty cool. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see we've got the daemon down there as well. So I'm super curious to see how they do the lore on this one with the Chimera. Now, I'm not the biggest lore bug. You guys know that. I don't read it. I only just pay attention to what we get in like trailers and stuff like that for the collabs, dimensionals, cell hypos when they do it like they did with the twins and the Awakened Heroes. So that's about the extent of it, but I still like the little stories that they do tell. For instance, the Belinda one made me really like Belinda, stuff like that. So I'm keen to see what they do with this one, see if there is something to do with Daemon that drives her into this, what the reasoning is for with the whole path along the way to Chimera becoming awakened. So that is that one. Then we have this. So this looks like it's going to be part of the trailer. Now, I absolutely love this because this feels different to this. It feels very different. I really like the way this is animated. Wait, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. I really like the way this is animated, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they bring with this, with the cutscene and the trailers for it. Because, I mean, Chimera is pretty hype. Chimera is pretty hype. I don't think there's many people that would be disappointed with seeing Chimera as the Awakened Graveborn hero. So I think this looks absolutely savage. Keen to see what they're doing. I have no idea what's really going on with like these thingy-mabobs. It looks a lot like who's that Hypergene chick that no one uses and was never relevant? I can't even remember her name, but she has that similar type thing. Valoris? Is it Valoris? I think it's Valoris. Very similar to the Valoris. I probably got that wrong. Did I get that wrong? Dude, I swear, has anyone built her? I don't know. But that's what it reminds me of. So I'm curious to see what's actually going on with these and what the functionality is and what they're doing. So that is that one. Like I said, that is that one. And then we just have this one here, which is a more close-up image of her head and stuff like that. And that is what we are looking at for the Awakened Chimera. I think it's looking good. Still early days. She's not in the game. Patch notes should come out in 2 days' time. And then hopefully we get the update the following day on the test server. With the Dimensional, with Robin Hood, it was a bit more delayed than that. So we'll have to wait and see. But in general, I'm looking forward to Chimera. I think it's a good one. I'm really hoping that in this patch they put Rem and Amelia into the into the garrison. I've been hanging out for it ever since I came up with that idea that we're pretty close to it. it's all I've really wanted in the game is Rem and Amelia in the store so that we can do like a fun challenge. My Rem OP account, I've sort of lost interest because I've had this thing in my head that they're coming and then we can do like a big fun challenge, because my Rem OP account, the problem with that account was that I started it, played it for 3 days, then waited 3 months to play it again. And then it's like, even though we got back there on the ladder, it wasn't the test server, but I really want to grind out a community like server like we've done before in the past, and see how we go and see how far we can get with Rem, because especially now that we've got things like Bones in the game and stuff like that, who's like a really good support for a hyper carry. I just think we can do some crazy things, and you guys know me, I love the early game. I think it's super fun using different things. When you just feel OP, it's fantastic. So I'm really hoping we get them in the garrison. As much as I'm excited for Awakened Chimera, let's face it, most people won't be able to use her because most people won't have enough saved. At least I won't. I mean, but I really did love Leica, so I don't regret going for Leica, because Leica was another OG cool unit that really deserved it. But if there was one that really deserved it, I feel like it's Chimera. Because Leica in herself, in her standard form, was still usable. Chimera, she went from like absolute hero to like below zero. And that is just so sad to me. But she's always had a sick design. Oh, I'm so sad. I actually had my my figurine on the ground. And the little ball thing, it broke off. So I got to get some glue and glue it back on. I had it sitting on the ground because I had to do a sponsorship for my other channel where they wanted nothing in the background. So I put it on the ground and then the dog walked in and knocked it over. I'm like, Jesus. It royally sucks. But like, Chimera has just been a cool character from the start of the game. She's got Damon. Damon has Stitchy. Stitchy is cool. It doesn't matter how far you have to stretch it. Everything about Chimera is cool. And she's been a fantastic unit from the get-go. So I'm super jacked for that. I wonder if, because besides, the funny thing is, like, I feel like Awakened Aziz is like the prime Awakened hero. That's like, okay, I get one copy. I'm really happy with that. Everyone else's kind of feels like you need dupes. I mean, like for progression, Awakened Soul is still decent, but completely outclassed by Rem when she comes to the game. So kind of irrelevant, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm hoping this Awakened Chimera, I'm tipping she's just straight up going to be a mage. I don't see her being a support. I don't see her being a ranger. I don't see, like, she's going to be a mage. I feel like she's not going to be one of those ones that changes. She is going to be a mage 100% unless I am completely mistaken and I'm tripping balls. But you look at this screams mage. So I'm assuming she's going to be a mage, but I hope she's going to be cracked. But I'm curious to see if she could be like a supportive type mage who can get some use out of one copy. That's always the dream. But I feel like nowadays in the game, they just don't make characters that are useful at one copy as much, especially not the Awakened ones as much. Like you do have some. Actually, Awakened Brutus, still you get some use out of one copy. Do I want to stretch and say like something like Awakened Thane for the interrupt at the start? Maybe, but I'm really hoping she can be useful just because I know I'm not going to be able to get her fully maxed out, and it kind of makes me a little bit sad. But hey, sometimes you have to deal with things that come in life, and that is the way it is. But that is my ramble on Awakened Chimera. I'm super excited for it. I just think he's a cool character, and it's probably the best thing they could have done. Also, let me know if you're watching. Actually, no one's probably still watching this video. But if you are, and you're not playing AFK Arena, but you came here just to see Awakened Chimera, let me know. But actually, just let me know if you're still around at this point in the video, because I've just been rambling. Probably should shut up. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.